Hey everybody, HP5 Freak here, and I saw like this thing on Shay's, she didn't do it on Ttmt, she had gotten the idea from someone else, and the name escapes me at the moment, maybe I'll put a link up, but anyway, she did this thing where she did 5 minutes of cross-stitching, and to, you know, kind of show how much work and effort went into it. So I kind of thought it might be fun to do a 5 minutes of crochet thing, and I'm going to attempt to keep this in the frame because I'm getting used to my new camera, and it's still a bit tricky for me. I was trying to decide what to do for something like this because I've just recently finished up a couple projects and I don't have the yarn to start some new projects. All I kind of do, I just haven't decided my colors. So instead I thought I would just whip something up, and I don't know if the 5 minutes was supposed to be silent, but I can guarantee you, as many know, I don't usually shut up, so I even talk to myself when I'm alone in my room, usually cursing myself wildly about whatever thing I've recently messed up or whatever new injury I've executed on myself. Like today when I was at work and I managed to, with a book, give myself a cut on the forehead that was actually bleeding to the point that I had to go get a band-aid, and that was not the most favorite way to spend a day, to be honest, because I did it at the last part of my day and I was not excited to do that. Had a big band-aid on my forehead, just ick, you know. Felt pretty stupid too, considering it was a book. It cut me a book, a paperback book. And it wasn't a paper cut. It's not like I, you know, was playing with it and paper cut myself. No, this was a paperback book covered with plastic stuff to protect the cover, and it's got sharp owie edges, so that really kind of hurt. So, but back to what I'm working on here. Like I said, I didn't really have something in mind to work on, so I just grabbed a few colors of yarn, and I decided to give this pattern idea I had a few nights ago a whirl. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this video in a way that you will actually have an intro to it of what it took to get started with this, because it's actually like, I don't know, 1:45 right now, which is why I'm counting it as a TTMT and the 5 minutes. But anyway, it took me about, I don't know, maybe an hour to get set up just to do this little like demo for you. And to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to follow through with finishing this off as a blanket. It's a good idea in theory. It's a lot of pastel colors, which I'm not usually about the pastels, and so and for those of you wondering, yes, this is about average speed for a project like this. It's a little slow, and that's only because, one, I'm watching a lot of what I'm doing through the screen and trying to keep it in the frame, and two, it's changing every 10 stitches, and I've got 11 strands of yarn going off this project at this point. Yes, 11 strands of yarn. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do something that required a dragging method, or if it required a lot of color switches. And since I didn't have anything else to mess with, I thought I would yeah, just do something like this. So here we are, coming up on 5 minutes, and I'll get to the end of this color exchange. And as you can see, I have not even gone one full row. The average blanket that I make has 12,000 plus stitches. 12,000. And for 12,000 plus stitches, I only got 90 done. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that my memory card on here didn't have enough memory, so I'm gonna have to stitch those two files together. Fabulous. Anyway, what I was going to say is I got about 90 stitches. We'll round it up to 100 stitches in 5 minutes. So that's, let's see, 5 minutes, 12 times in an hour. That means about 12 hours on a blanket, assuming that I'm changing colors every 10 stitches and every 10 rows. That doesn't count the prep time. That doesn't count what's going to happen in 8 rows here when I switch colors. That doesn't count all the times I make a mistake because I realize that I put the wrong colors in the wrong places and have to rip out 17 rows. Well, not 17, but you know what I mean. It doesn't count the times where I make a mistake and have to pull out, you know, 500 stitches because I missed one stitch somewhere. So, I'm about to run out of time again, so I'm going to leave it at that and get this all ready and uploaded for Ttmt. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.